25-yard line, pitching to the hands of Jaden Reed, the speedster out of Michigan State. Takes it for 9 to the 34-yard line before Brian Cook knocks him down.
19, that's it.
From the 37, deep drop with Love, has time, has a man. Christian Watson in the secondary to the Kansas City 44-yard line. Watson getting hot of late. A pickup there at 19. 3rd and 2, switch to this play, inside run again. And Dylan's got the first down. You heard me mention Quadzilla in the intros of the starting lineup. Didn't tell you he's from for communication for the defense. Patrick Taylor's in at running back for the Packers. Love on the boot, will flip it out to his tight end, Tucker Kraft, who's got the first down. The rookie in the lineup for Green Bay on 3rd and 4. Chiefs break 4. Love throws inside. It's Wicks. First down.
19, that's it.
It's Dillon with the inside run. Dillon to the 1. 2nd and goal. Love fakes. Boot. End zone. Ben Sims. First NFL touchdown. And Lambeau leap. And here they go down 7 on the road. First play. Swung out to Rashee Rice, who's having a terrific rookie season.
Right in the mouth.
First down Mahomes. He'll swing it out. Pacheco's got some space. Quay Walker hand on him. Walker and Corey Ballantyne, the corner, knock him down. Edwards-Helaire is the back in there, and Clyde takes it. And he'll get the first down. And he'll keep the pile moving to the 46-yard line against the Green Bay defense. 3rd and 11. Deep drop by Mahomes, who pumps, looks, hit as he throws in the middle. It's caught by the former Packer, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, who's got the first down at the 31-yard line. 42 of the yards on this drive. 1st and goal, KC. Mahomes looking Kelsey's way. Chasing behind, he's sacked by Luke Van Ness out of Iowa. 3rd and goal, Mahomes stepping, in trouble, engulfed. Rashawn Gary had 3 on Thanksgiving, has Mahomes tonight, and a field goal attempt coming. At the end of the quarter, I guess they're going to let him get it off here and knock that one through.
Within the Kansas City defense.
Quarter 2, and it's drive 2 for Green Bay. And it's Love on the throw, and it's Tucker Kraft again. So 3 to the tight ends tonight. Kraft from Timberlake, South Dakota, takes it to the 44-yard line.
Down, assuming they're going to challenge this running game.
Play action, extra man coming. Love protected, and he's found Wicks again. Dontavian Wicks tackled by Jawari Connor. And their quarterback, you saw the numbers. Love perfect so far. Now 9 of 9. Here's Kraft on the edge to the 19-yard line. I mentioned Tucker Kraft.
19, that's it.
Love stepping up, throwing in zone. Watson! Touchdown Packers! They're 2 for 2 tonight. 3rd and 4 for Kansas City. Mahomes, first down. Sky Moore in traffic. They'll mark him right past the 35, and they'll move the chains for KC. 2nd and 8, play action for Mahomes. Throw it in the middle. Kelsey gets wide open. You wonder how that can happen sometimes, right? With all the attention Travis gets. Dropping, taking off to his left. That little fake, he was running all the way. Pulled out of bounds at the 31-yard line. There is Pacheco for the first down. That whole middle of that offensive line is so good for Kansas City. And they paved the way for Pacheco to get to the 22. He's over here, closer to you in the slot. And Kelsey's strolling behind him. There's Travis on the run. Blockers out there for Kelsey. Inside the 15 and very close to the first down. Mahomes 5 in the pattern. Trying to get away. Again, they get him for the sack. It's Preston Smith.
For the 2nd time now, they have to kick a field goal.
Harris Harrison Butker from 34 still hasn't missed a kick all year. Work it down, 3rd and 3. Protected, Love throws complete to Christian Watson. They'll run again with Taylor. Big space. Patrick Taylor takes it to the 32-yard line.
Needs 5 yards back in the worst way.
Inside, they try to run for it with Robinson, and Cochran and Reed make sure he doesn't get there. Trent McDuffie was down as well.
From him in the second.
Just continue with what he's been doing. I think we've been protecting him pretty well up front, and he's got great poise, and that's being seen by everybody. And
Donovan Smith out again. He's questionable to return with a neck injury. Wanye Morris is the left tackle on 3rd and 18. Mahomes is escaping and throws on the run, complete to Kelsey to the 35. And how about that little dance, almost hang time. 27 for that magical duo there. Pacheco back in, slamming it left into Quay Walker, through Quay Walker. Inagbari brings him down, but a gain of 11. What a powerful runner from the 29. Rashee Rice got the block from Watson on the edge, and Rice to the 11-yard line. 2nd and 4 to Rice. Kelsey out there blocking. Rice to the 1. Goes down there. They say that he was down when the ball came out. No turnover. Flowers, the line judge, was on it. The Chiefs go quick. And Pacheco in the end zone for the penalty marker down. It's just Pacheco running left. And the Packers are there. And this remains a 2-point game. Abounds. And Love actually has played really well the last month or so. Into the air on 1st down. He's going to swing it out to the check down. Nice move by Dillon. In space. Beautiful run. This was in motion. Love retreats. Puts it up for grabs. Romeo Doubs hangs on at the 11. Here come the Chiefs. Pressure's on. Love, throw, end zone, Watson! Oh, did he catch that? He did, but there is a flag down.
With a lead against the Kansas City Chiefs.
And a chance to move into playoff position tonight. Pacheco says none of that. Difference in the game right now. Mahomes gets it out. It's Richie James, bumped, not brought down. Valentine can't do it. Finally, Keyshawn Nixon finishes. Richie James. Out of the Green Bay timeout, 2nd and 4, Rashee Rice got a block, and Rice out to the 27-yard line. Regularly scheduled programming returns as Mahomes is back at quarterback. Gives inside Pacheco to the 14-yard line. Pacheco, they lead the way again. He goes over 100 yards and continues to push the pile. He's a one-man brotherly shove all the way down to the 1. Pacheco, who's running it all the way down here, is out again. Mahomes on 3rd and goal. Inside for the touchdown to Noah Gray. Second and 8, Love will throw. 4-man rush, pressure is coming. Chris Jones chasing, Love escaping, and he'll get right near the 1st down marker. We'll check the mark at the 35 and see if this will move the chains. 2nd and 5, and they keep going back to the air. This out is complete. Watson goes to the ground but hangs on, and it's a 1st down for Christian Watson. Have to get to the Chiefs 44. Love out of the pocket, got a block, fires downfield, incomplete. Trying to get it to Jaden Reed. Edwards-Helaire is the back. Mahomes throwing in the middle, incomplete. Man down, not sure if he slipped. Deep backfield. Love throwing, open is 45-yard line caught by Dobbs.
319, what's up?
Catch of the night for Dobbs. Trying to trick Christian Watson. Love gave him a little bit of a block. Look at Snead come across. Look at Watson swat him out of the way.
319, what's up?
Watson goes one way, Dillon the other. A.J. Dillon puts his head down and gets a first down to the 33-yard line.
In the offense, Elton Jenkins drafted in 2019. That's as far back as they go.
Right, Love out quick. That's caught by Heath. Got away from a man. And Malik Heath, the rookie out of Ole Miss.
They're blitzing. This is what they do all the time.
Reed in motion. Love in trouble. And they get to him. Sacked back at the 22-yard line. They got there with 4. And it was 40-yarder. Anders Carlson, the rookie out of Auburn. Job getting the snap down, and Carlson knocks it through. So maybe a 65% chance to make the playoffs if they get this one. And here's Mahomes, pressured, put it up, and Rice got it. But there was the pull in the arm, so that's either side of the coin. It works out for the Chiefs, but Mahomes throws a pick to Keyshawn Nixon on the next play. To have the champs come in here and walk out with a win. Back to the air again. Love will get it to Dontavian Wicks. Good after the catch, and Wicks jumps forward to get a few more yards. Right to the line. Set up for the shove. And they take it's the Love shove for the first down to the 41-yard line. Pitch it to Christian Watson. Turns the corner. Has the first down and goes down in bounds. Or did he get hurt? Oh, he got hurt. Patrick Taylor's the back. Stays in to protect. Love is going to throw. No, he's just going to go down at the 30. And from there, it's a 48-yard field goal. The clock will continue to run. Chris Jones will get credit for it. And the rookie kicker from 48 to make the lead 8. Perfect. From the 30, Kelsey blocks and releases. Mahomes escapes, takes off, getting to the sideline, big hit. Like the quarterbacks here.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, deep, number 34, 15 yards, automatic first down.
20 penalty yards take the Chiefs to the 45. 5 on the offside, 15 on that one. Rashee Rice double catches it, accelerates, gains 10 to the 35. Ball came out. Was he down? Corey Ballantyne is running back the other way for Green Bay. They're going to let this play go. There's a second flag behind the play for the fighting that was going on. Ballantyne's taking it all the way, and we got a mess to sort out here. A turnover, they go look at it. Now here's the end of the play with Pacheco.
So there was a block on Pacheco that ended up taking him to the ground, and then it sort of went on from there. You'll see Pacheco's being walked off.
The runner was down by contact at the 35-yard line. It would be first down at that point. However, there was a personal foul with disqualification. Offense number 10. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced. It will be first and 10 Kansas City from the 50-yard line. Number 10 is disqualified.
It's a great explanation there from Brad Allen. Pacheco, the 110 yards.
And just remember, no timeouts now for Kansas City.
From midfield, first and 10. Mahomes going to take the deep shot. Downfield, and Valdez-Scantling can't bring it in. And there's no flag there. Mahomes throws it underneath. It's Edwards-Helaire. No timeouts. Gain of 8.
It's third down, so you really can't spike it here.
Mahomes will go sideline. Valdez-Scantling hangs on, trying to get out of bounds. He's going to be ruled out of bounds. We need an Alabama miracle here. Mahomes going to buy the time, circle around, look, flip it up to the end zone. Kelsey down there, run a contact, incomplete, no flag. Packers win.